you free things. It'll say gratis on the bottle. Come yet, but I told this woman that it was that day, so they sadly had to honor it. And I was starting to think, oh, I hope that they don't end my contract because of this. You know what I'm saying? I can't emphasize this enough, but I was just a number there. Certain scents should be placed and everything. Yeah, it's fun to me. They should know good and well that they're gonna be past midnight. So why would you schedule people until midnight? Like, are we not getting paid for that time after midnight? This job isn't going anywhere. And I was like, oh, thank you. And I thought that I was gonna be able to go back, but tell me why I get an email saying that my employment there was terminated.
You are watching a master at work.
What's good, Club Pinky? Back at it again with another experience video. In this video, I'll be talking about a short-lived experience while working at Bath & Body Works. I know a lot of you guys didn't know I worked at Bath & Body Works, but I didn't want to broadcast where I worked, while I worked there, for safety. If you guys are excited about seeing this video, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and join Club Pinky. And if you have joined, press that bell so you can be part of the notification squad and know whenever I post videos. I did make a video about my experience at K-Spade. I don't know if you want to check that one out after, but yeah, I'm basically making this video for anybody who plans on working at Bath & Body Works or just recently got hired, so they will know what to expect. Like my last experience video, don't expect to experience all of these things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah. For this video, I didn't write anything down. I just decided to start recording and get it out of the way because I've been putting this on the back burner. Where do I start? I applied for Bath & Body Works in the fall of 2020. I think maybe around September or so. I had applied for Bath & Body Works multiple times in the past, as far back as 2016. Never got hired, never heard anything back from them. Yeah. And then I get a call from the manager. Manager says that she saw my application and she asked if I was interested in taking the job. She asked how my availability was. Not to mention, I had and still have another job, where the schedule is fluctuating, you know what I'm saying? And I believe that I had to get back with her regarding my availability. Yeah, so she called me back and she asked me if I was still interested, and I said yes. So she told me that she told me what day the orientation was. Orientation was going to be at the store at 9 a.m. On the day of orientation, she showed up a little late. Don't expect this. I don't know. You shouldn't. Hopefully you don't expect this. Hopefully they show up on time. So, you know, some people come late. She showed up a little late, like a few minutes late, 10 minutes late or so. So before we really got into the orientation of like the store or whatever, we had to go through paperwork. We had to submit some of our personal information. I had to take my birth certificate. I believe I had to take some sort of ID or something. So she took us one at a time to the computer in the back, asked us name, address, etc., some other personal things, whatever, you know, regarding our personal information. Now, I bet some of you are thinking, oh, since it's the first day, the manager was going to get my direct deposit information. Nope. Never set up direct deposit, unfortunately, which is unacceptable. So, since I didn't have direct deposit, this is how I got paid. The company mailed me a credit card, a blue credit card that said Bath & Body Works on it, and basically they would send the money to that card. And yeah, I don't know, I never looked into it. I don't know how I could take physical money out of that credit card. I didn't know if I could take physical money out of that credit card. The manager didn't even attempt to set up my direct deposit, probably because she had so much going on, or she forgot, or I was just a number to her, temporary. And if I wanted to see how much money was on that card, I'd have to call the number on the back of it. And then we had to go out on the sales floor and go out on one of the registers and do paperwork. Basically, read through a whole bunch of paperwork. The paperwork took like a couple of hours, you know. Plus, we had a little late start because the manager showed up late. And then she started showing us around the store. The orientation was supposed to take place from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. The paperwork took around an hour to do. Then when everybody was done with the paperwork, she started showing us around the store. Some Bath & Body Works stores have 3 rooms. Ours had 2. Ours had the front with all the basic fragrances, the aromatherapy fragrances. And then the second room had White Barn. White Barn is basically Bath & Body Works' other brand. You know, they have candles and stuff like that in the second room, you know what I'm saying? So in the White Barn room, they have candles, they have wallflowers and stuff like that. They have the air fresheners, you know, the canned air fresheners, you know what I'm saying, for the fragrances. Yeah. So, I'm sorry, I don't remember everything. This was such a fleeting experience. So she basically showed us the front. In the front, she basically tells us that when they refer to the word, when they use the words brand story, that is basically how they arrange certain collections and certain fragrances in the store. You know what I'm saying? They go by a floor plan. And I'll get into floor plans a little later. In the front, so when I was there, in fall 2020, their most popular fragrance was gingham. Yeah, you're gonna find gingham in the front of the store, you know what I'm saying? I believe Japanese cherry blossom is still popular. That's literally all I can remember. And around the holidays, You're the One fragrance was also the top fragrance, one of the top fragrances. Yeah. So, for those of you who do not know what sorts of products Bath & Body Works sells, they sell lotion, shower gel, body creams, lip gloss, candles, bath bombs. They have cologne and stuff like that for men with men's fragrances. Candles, wallflower plugins, you know, with all sorts of cute design, body sprays, air fresheners, lip balm, makeup bags or whatever, toiletry bags, you know, little zipper bags. They sell hand sanitizer holders, you know, so you can clip it on your bag, you know what I'm saying, hand soap and foamed hand soap. They also sell little gift packs. For example, it could have like a little scrubber, a lotion, a shower gel, all of the same color, all the same scent. They said that it's okay if you don't remember the price of something or what the sale is at the time, because you can always look. For example, if there is a sale on the hand soap, you can always look. There will be a little sign standing up saying buy 6 for $36 or whatever. they might have. Yeah, and you know, if you want to know, if you don't know what a certain product smells like, you can just look at it, look at the ingredients, or look at the description under the name of the product saying that it smells like A, B, and C. Yeah, and you can always look at the bottom for the price. And of course, you can always ask coworkers that work there any questions that you may have. Ask someone who has more experience. Any questions that you might have. It's always good to ask questions, you know what I'm saying. My role at Bath & Body Works was sales associate. Unfortunately, it was a temporary position. I'll tell you how it ended later on in the video. During the holidays, they put away some of the fragrances. I know that they put away the blueberry maple candle, etc., to make room for the holiday candles, you know, for the Thanksgiving scents, for the Christmas scents. They do have stuff like they still do keep out the stuff like mahogany teakwood, you know, some of the vital fragrances out, and they just put away some of the certain specialty fragrances. So on my first day, while she was showing us around, I just happened to ask her what time it was because I had to go to my other job at 1 p.m. She was like 12 o'clock, and I was like, oh snap, I need to go. That's kind of unprofessional, you know, coming late, keeping them late, because, you know, as if we don't have anything else to do. Yeah, I had to Zoom and go to my other job, which was 24 miles down the road. Thankfully, traffic wasn't bad because it was a Saturday afternoon. I had already had an Uber ride scheduled, you know, to pick me up so I wouldn't be late. I made it to my other job on time. And also, when I left, she gave me a bag, a Bath & Body Works bag with my name on it, and it had some things inside of it. She gave me one of the things that I was given was a Dahlia body spray. It's one of their popular fragrances, I believe. Dahlia body spray. Smells nice. A sweet flowery smell. As you can see on here, it has fragrance notes. You can look for the fragrance notes on the back of the bottle or whatever. And it says velvet dahlia petals, crisp pear, praline musk, whipped tonka bean. So if anybody asks, oh, what does this smell like? And you've never smelled it in your life, you can just read the back. Also, inside of this bag, oh, I haven't even used this yet. I got an aromatherapy lotion. Eucalyptus spearmint is a stress relief lotion. Yeah. And whenever they give you free things, it'll say gratis on the bottle. I also got to pick a gingham hand cream, you know, so I could try it out. I don't have them in here with me right now, but I got these little containers, tiny containers with different shower gels and stuff in them, you know, so we can try them out for ourselves. In the back of the in the employee lounge, there was a bowl full of empty little containers just in case if we wanted to sample something and try it out for ourselves, you know, so we could give testimonials for the customers who might ask us about them. And I also got a nice little welcome note, and it says, we are so glad to have you join us for the Bath & Body Works holiday season. Welcome to team blankety blank blank. I'm not about to reveal what location I worked at, but yeah. And it's from the manager and team. It has some nice little stickers on it. Nice little stickers. This is really nice. Now that I think about it, I didn't finish all the paperwork, I don't think, on my first day. So that reminds me of this. Let me cover this up because I don't want people to know what state I live in. So you're given a booklet. This booklet is for the onboarding supplement. So basically this booklet has policies and procedures regarding breaks, meal breaks, rest breaks, recording your hours, benefits, certain benefits. Some cities might have benefits that just concern their cities. So in here it talks about the rest and meal policy. Once you guys get this booklet, you guys can look at it for yourself. It talks about rest periods, says that rest periods are 15 minutes. You do anything besides working. For example, get a snack, go to the bathroom. You have meal periods. Meal periods, which are 30-minute uninterrupted unpaid time. Meal certification, how long you work and how long you're supposed to take a break. Bag check policy, travel expense policy. You ever have to use your own car for, you know, transporting? Let's say if you have to transport some things from one location to another, you will get reimbursed. And basically in the back, they have a knowledge check, you know, to make sure that you understand and comprehended everything that they said earlier in the handbook. Oh, I also got a seasonal onboarding packet. So this sticky note that I'm covering up has my name and employee number on it. Seasonal onboarding, give you some room to take notes. I didn't use this, I took notes with something else. So this was while I was doing my computer training. Yeah, sadly I left this at home because all this nice paper room would have been nice. You guys can read your own packet. I'm not about to go through all this. Talking about selling. So basically when you're doing the training on the computer, they will teach you about different products, what collections the products belong in, how to sell products, and behaviors to win, and theft prevention. Sorry, I'm just looking through this because I forgot some of this stuff. How to merchandise the store, how to safely perform your job, how to ring on the register. Sadly, I did not get to ring on the register because of my short time there. How to stay safe while maintaining a great shopping experience. They gave us a flu shot voucher, which I did not use. It is now expired. So this website, hraccess.lb.com, you can basically log in to update your personal information, view payslip, search for open internal positions, access benefits information, enroll in benefits if benefits eligible within 30 days of hire or promotion. If you change your email, change your address or anything, you can go on the website and change it without having to, walk up to the manager and ask them to do it. You can look at your pay slip, apply for different positions. This is very different. I've never experienced this at a job until now. You can basically submit your availability online. While I was there, I used this program called ACES ETM. You type in your employee number and a password. So basically on this website, you can submit your availability in advance. You have to do it a week in advance because, well, at least my manager would make the schedules every Monday, so be sure to do it before the upcoming Monday. You know what I'm saying? So there's basically, they give you a little paper, a little packet, well, not packet, they give you a couple of papers with how you use the ACES ETM. You can request paid time off if you are an eligible employee. Shows you how to use it. So basically, if you are not available for that day, leave that day blank. If you're available anytime, enter 12 a.m. as start and end times and check the midnight box. If you're available for any open shift, blah, blah, blah. There it is. I feel like the manager was a little careless. Well, not really careless, but she was a little careless because she wasn't there every day. Of course, she's not there every day, but she did. I had to follow up with her for certain things. You know what I'm saying? My first day, I had to do training on the computer for 1 hour, and then the second hour, I'd be on the sales floor, learning how to help customers and stuff like that. Yeah, and then I would have to. And then I remember after I did my first day of training or whatever, I had to call her again and tell her that I had to go back in and finish my paperwork. It took me 3 shifts to finish my paperwork. It shouldn't take that long. Sometimes I would have 3-hour days. I wouldn't get a break in between because, you have to work at least 4 hours to get a 15-minute break. And not to mention, they have a lot of people that work there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people. Like, almost every time I worked, there was someone there that I had never worked with before or never seen before. Yeah, so thinking back, I was just a number. You know what I'm saying? Because if I were to quit or whatever, they would just easily replace me. They would have lots of help. And I feel like I really didn't get a chance, to show out, what I'm saying, in front of the manager. Because she wasn't there all the time, you know what I'm saying? Because when we would be there together, she would either be in the back, she would mostly be in the back, or she would be leaving for the day, or, because I'll do mostly closing shifts. I never opened for them. Never. They'll just schedule me for the, around closing time, you know what I'm saying? Or, yeah, afternoon closing time. You guys want to hear a secret? I'm tired of this job scheduling me at 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. Like, you schedule me earlier. And it really sucks when I have to close at one job and then open at the other. Like, be at the other one, like, in 12 hours after I get off the last job. Like, come on now. Or the manager will be doing something else. Yeah, but sadly they didn't get to find out how good a sales associate I am. I'm a very good sales associate at my current job. Sadly, I had to find out the dress code through another YouTube video or ask.com, some sort of ask question website. The manager didn't even tell me. I found out the dress code through some sort of poster in the back room and my last day of computer training, which is unacceptable. This goes to show how kind of sort of careless she was. You have to wear a white shirt. It can be a t-shirt or a button-up. You can wear denim jeans and some black shoes or some fashionable tennis shoes. I didn't find out about the tennis shoe thing until I saw it on the poster, but since day one of working there, I knew what to wear. I wore the right thing. I invested in some long sleeve t-shirts. I could wear a short sleeve if I wanted to, because we can't wear sweaters on the sales floor. But that's why I decided to get long sleeve ones so that I wouldn't get colds, you know, with the AC and everything. I was given a red and white striped mask to wear to work, and also I was given a miniature complimentary hand sanitizer to clip onto my apron. See that little loop right there? That's where I would put the hand sanitizer. You have to wear your apron. This is my apron. Sadly, I had to ask for my apron. Let me tell you guys how I got my apron. So we were doing a floor set. Before we got started with a floor set one night, the manager was talking to us all, you know, before we split up and started working in groups on whatever we needed to do. She was like, blah, blah, and make sure you guys wear your red apron. And I was like, in my head, I was like, apron? I haven't even gotten an apron. So I guess she'd given all the other people their aprons except me, or I don't know, which is not okay. Like I would have to follow up with her for a lot of stuff, you know, which was unacceptable. Like, I understand we have a lot of people in the store, but manage. That's your job as a manager, to manage, to follow up, micromanage. And then she was like, any questions? And I raised my hand and was like, can I talk to you about something in private? She was like, yeah. After everybody split up, I went to the back, asked her for my apron or whatever. Told her I hadn't gotten my apron. So she gave me my apron or whatever. Here it is. It's red. I know they usually wear blue aprons, but since I was working there for the holidays, we had to start wearing the red apron in November, I think. You know, like when we first put the Christmas stuff out, we have to start wearing the red aprons. I never got a blue one. It would have been nice to have a blue one, but yeah, they started to allow people to wear their hair dyed, you know, bright colors and whatever. That's okay. They didn't trip about my fingernails. I had some long nails at one point. They didn't say anything about that, which is good for us ladies who like to get their nails done. Not to mention, we're working during COVID, so we're taking all sorts of precautions to make sure that everything's clean. We really limited what the customers could try out. I don't think that they were able to try on any lotions. They were able to try out sprays. They had the little sample for the spray or whatever. They could try out the soaps. They had 2 sinks in the first room if they wanted to wash their hands and try out the soap. We had hand sanitizer on hand. We kept a little rag, some little washcloth in the big pocket of our apron. So let's say if someone touches, so whenever a customer touches something, when they walk away, we take out our little washcloth. We have spray. We have sanitizer spray near the front of the store, near the register. Put some sanitizer spray on there and wipe off the product and put it back. We did not have the shopping bags available because of COVID. We would just give them a paper bag right when they first come in, ask them if they want a bag, and then if they buy those things that they tried out, they use the same bag. They walk out with the same bag that they were given. Like I said, just basic customer service stuff. They didn't really have to teach me. Whenever they would come in, I'd say, hi, how's it going? Then I would ask them what they were looking for. I would show them where it is. If there's a sale, I would tell them we're having buy one, get one on this, that, and that. Sometimes they would have sales for the lotion, for the soaps. Buy 4 for 35 something. I forgot what it was called. Then they would have buy 3, get 1 free for all body products, which is not just limited to lotion. It's for you can get a lotion, you get a body spray, get a hand cream, mix and match as long as it's a body product. You can't mix it with a candle because a candle's a candle. You can't mix it with a wallflower because that's what it is. During downtime, you can sanitize the sample, the the sample products and stuff like that. Fill if you need to. On the sales floor, they have stores, they have drawers that, you know, in like kind of incognito drawers you could open and then like so you can replenish things. Of course, there was they had a back room where they would keep inventory, etc. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's basically all that I remember. Sadly, I did not get a chance to ring at the register because I didn't really get to work there. Because they really didn't follow up over there, you know what I'm saying? Sadly, they really didn't follow up, which is not good. Like, I would have liked to learn how to use the register over there. You know what I'm saying? Work environment. If you guys want to know how the work environment was, at the store that I worked at, it was pretty chill. You know, during the weekdays, it isn't as busy. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't really get. I don't think I had ever gotten scheduled on a weekend over there. Work environment is nice, chilled, nothing too crazy. I worked there on Black Friday. They had me at one point manning the door. You know, one person goes in, one person comes out, because, you know, they did have a capacity, you know, because of COVID. Only a certain amount of people could be in the store at a time. Yeah, but on Black Friday, it was nothing crazy. I worked during the evening, around the closing time on Black Friday, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to work at my other job in the morning that day. Yeah, nothing too crazy, nothing I couldn't handle. I do remember one time making a mistake. I felt so bad. I believe that they were having a candle sale coming up that weekend. But but it hadn't come yet. But I told this woman that it was that day, so they sadly had to honor it. And I was starting to think, oh, I hope that they don't end my contract because of this. You know what I'm saying? Coworkers were nice. I really didn't get to know anybody over there. You know what I'm saying? I still remember the names of a few people. We worked well. Thankfully, well, since I was only scheduled once a week for 3 to 4 hours a week, and I didn't run it into any bad apple customers. Thankfully, so I enjoyed my time there. Yes, we get 15-minute breaks if you work 4-hour shifts. Sadly, I was never scheduled any 8-hour days. I guess that's just for managers. I don't know. Plus, they had tons of people working there because, you know, they had to cut up the hours. They had to make sure all the managers got all the lots of hours for the week, and then at least give 4 hours to the associates. Like, I thought I was gonna be making bank, but, you know, with that job and the current job that I have now, you know, working 2 jobs at one point, but no. I believe the pay was $13 an hour, if I'm not mistaken. Ask your manager what the pay is if you got hired. Ask them what the pay is if you're interested. Like, there's so much stuff that I didn't get to do, man. Like, it's crazy. Okay, let me tell you guys how closing would go. So for closing, we had a cleaning checklist. You know, because of COVID, we have to clean off services. We have to clean off the handles on the doors, clean off the cash wrap, clean the screen of the cash registers and stuff. Have to clean off all the sample candles, sample body sprays, etc. Clean out the sink. You have to wipe off the toilet seat in the bathroom. Wipe the handles off on the faucet, on the sinks. Wipe off the computer keyboard in the back room. Anything you could think of, anything that people are gonna touch, you have to wipe it off. Sweeping, of course, they sweep. Basically sweep, take the trash out. They also have you do filling, get stuff from the back to fill, get stuff from the incognito storage in the front to fill, you know, replenishment, basic closing stuff. The manager on duty would count the registers and stuff like that. Yeah, and that's how it would go. Like, closing wouldn't take as long. Like, at the job right now, closing takes a minute. You know what I'm saying? But closing would take, 30 minutes to an hour there? And I'm like, wow, this is so fast. I'm not all sweaty from sweeping and cleaning up and stuff like that. So, yeah. That's because my store is a two-room store. I don't know about 3-room stores. It shouldn't really be much of a difference. And plus, we have enough help, you know, for closing. They have the closing manager and at least 2 other associates closing. So sometimes I would work at night up to midnight, and that is when we would be doing floor sets. I know some people might think this is weird, but I loved doing floor sets. I loved it, even if I had to stay till midnight. If you don't want to know what a floor set is, it's basically moving things around depending on what time of year it is, depending on what sorts of visuals you have to put out. Let's say it's the end of November and Thanksgiving is ending, and they send us some new decorations and stuff that they want to put up for the holidays. So of course we're gonna put away some of the Thanksgiving stuff, put away the Thanksgiving candle decorations and stuff, box them up. We have to put them in boxes and then box them up and mark the boxes so people will know what's in there. And they'll be put back in the back. And then we have to take out the holiday stuff, the holiday decorations, put out more of the holiday lotions, candles, anything holiday. You know what I'm saying? It was a team effort. Like, they have at least like 10, 11 people there, you know, for floor sets. You know what I'm saying? I think floor sets would start around 8 and it would end around midnight. And every time, and I hate this, low key. Every time we would do floor sets, we would be there past midnight. And then, I remember I always had to tell the assistant manager, yo, I have to go. Like, I have to go. And she was like, can you stay longer? And I'm like, no. Like, they had done floor sets, like, most of the times. Like, they should know good and well that they're going to be past midnight. So why would you schedule people until midnight? Like, are we not getting paid for that time after midnight? Like, that's not cool. Like, I didn't have anything to do, but, you know, sometimes I had to go to work the next day. Like, I needed my rest. You know what I'm saying? And other people have to places to go too. But I think I have stayed a little. I think one time I stayed longer. You know, longer than midnight. You know what I'm saying? But that's not unprofessional. That's really unprofessional. But back to the floor sets. Yeah. There are some people who work at Bath and Body Works just to do floor sets. You know, I don't think they're there for regular days or whatever. Yeah, and they also have associates like me, who also work during the day doing floor sets. You have some strong gentlemen who work during the floor sets, on floor set nights, to move tables, to carry boxes, put stuff in, help, you know, do some of the heavy lifting for us. Even though some of us women can handle it. You know, just because you're a woman does not mean you can't pick up heavy stuff. Yeah, so they have to move tables and stuff like that. Well, move fixtures. Yeah, tables. Move tables and stuff like that. Turn tables. And we would work in groups. Some people, I remember one time we were putting out the Christmas stuff. This one group was working on some decorations. It was like a fish tank like thing with some snow and whatever. They were putting that together. Some people work on putting candles away. We have some little cartons or whatever, you know, that we can pack into the candles into. Have to be very careful not to break them, and put them in boxes and tape them up. In the back, we would have sections for certain things. The boxes would be marked. Sometimes you'd have to use a ladder you would have to use a ladder to, you know, get up and read, be able to see everything, be able to grab some things. Okay, so while everybody else is putting up the decorations and stuff, everybody's basically working on different groups working on different things. I remember, I think I've done floor sets like 2 times or 3 times. And I learned that for floor sets, you can wear whatever you want. Wear something comfortable, or tennis shoes, sweatpants, t-shirt. Yeah, I remember I think the first time I did floor sets, I was not prepared. I wore my regular work clothes, and those shoes were not 100% comfortable for that. So, yeah, and then the 2 last times I did floor sets, I was prepared. I got some comfortable tennis shoes. Yeah. Because you're going to be doing lots of bending, walking, going up ladders, etc. Yeah, picking up boxes, yeah. So I'm going to tell you some things that I did during floor sets. I think the first time I worked on candles, putting candles into the carton, I think putting new candles out, replenishing the new candles we're going to put out for the holiday or whatever. I remember going into the off-site stock room with a couple associates. So we have little baskets and stuff that we have to put the products in and stuff. And for the floor plan, like, we get like a piece of paper that we have to look at. It's like basically drawn out. It's like a picture of how the store should look, how the area should look, or where the fixtures, where the decorations should be put, where certain scents should be placed and everything. Yeah, it's fun to me. Another time I worked on putting soaps out. I think I was basically replenishing, or putting the out of season soaps away. Put them in a box, tape up the box, mark the box with what's in there. It's fun to me. I like doing this kind of stuff. I remember one time, I was on the ladder, right, and I was putting the soaps up, and I accidentally dropped one, and the little pump broke off, snapped. The pump broke, and I was like, oh my gosh, is this gonna be coming up? Is this gonna be coming out of my paycheck? And the person I was who's in my group I was working with was like, no, just come over here. This is what you do when you damage something. They have this whole procedure that they do for damages. Like, I've never seen this done before because I've never really worked a lot of retail places. You have to go on the computer. If they damage something out, they have to scan it. Then they have to put it in some sort of special Ziploc bag. Then we have this bin in the back. It's like a trash can with the lid on it. Yeah, trash can style, and you put it in there. I don't know if they disinfect it. I don't know what they do with it. But yeah, that's what happens when you have a damage or someone returns something and they potentially opened it and tried it on and didn't want it anymore. Yeah, so like if you break something, it doesn't come out of your paycheck. Woohoo, yeah, and thankfully I never broke anything again. I've also helped out, put the decorations up and stuff like that. Yeah, floor set stuff. Being a floor set associate or whatever, I don't know what they call the position, is cool. It's a great position for people who don't like to work with customers. I like working with customers, but I also enjoyed that too. Man, and do I miss it. If you want something flexible, it's good to work as a floor set person. Because of the flexibility, it's always at night, and it's not every night. During floor sets, we get a 15-minute break. They have a snack budget, which is nice. They have, and they mark the stuff they say for floor set. That's right. Show us some respect. Don't touch our snacks. Yeah, so they have soda, chips. I remember a few times, I think every time, the assistant manager would bring some pastries from this bakery, which is so thoughtful of her. Yeah, and we also have like a little bucket with in the back for all associates, floor set or not floor set. Free game, it's for everybody. One time I got a thing of popcorn out of there. I was like, okay, well, there was mostly just candy in there. I don't know what's gonna be in your back room. I don't know if you guys will even have a snack budget, but yeah, we basically had a snack budget and always had snacks, which is great. And heaven knows I did not need to be eating any pastries. I could have just taken something healthy, but I couldn't resist. Yeah, associates were chill and everything. Floor set people were chill. You know what I'm saying? Manager was chill. I barely worked with her. I barely worked with that manager. Like, I feel like I wasn't being watched enough, because the managers that I've had in the past, would observe me, watch me work, and then pull me to the side and tell me what I need to work on. Basically do an evaluation. Like, I don't think I was evaluated. You know what I'm saying? I made sure that I was doing my best all the time, at all times. Made sure I was doing the right thing at all times, because you never know who's gonna be watching. I know a big thing that I have not mentioned in the video yet is perks. What are the perks? So basically, we got 30% off whatever we purchased in store. The perks, of course, were the free things, the free spray, the free lotion, the free hand cream, and those shower gel samples. Around, I guess when we first put out the holiday things, right after Thanksgiving, we got another gratis, whatever they call it. Freebie. You got You're the One lotion. That was their holiday fragrance. #1 fragrance at the time. You're the One. So on the back, fragrance notes are white birch, velvety rose, and a drop of strawberry nectar. If somebody wanted something sweet around the holidays, or something holiday-ish, or if they didn't know what sort of scent to get for somebody, go with You're the One. And since Bath & Body Works is part of L Brands, that's their parent company, we could use our discount at Victoria's Secret and at Pink, which rocks. Sadly, I did not get the chance to use my discount because I would get scheduled late. They're scheduled for closing. We would have to close, and I just never made the time because I was just scheduled there once a week. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think you will be able to use your discount online. It'll just have to be in store. And if you went to Victoria's Secret, whatever, you have to be like, oh, I work at Bath and Body Works, and I guess they would ask you for your employee number. Bummer. And I was also planning on buying some candles. I wanted that some sort of seasonal candle, and I also wanted the blueberry maple, but they put it away for the holidays. It should be back by now, but guess I'll have to get it full price since I don't work there anymore. Man, I missed this job. It was perfect, just about. The only time I was scheduled twice a week was during Black Friday. I worked on Black Friday, and I worked a couple days before Black Friday. All those other past weeks before and after, I was just there once a week for 3 or 4 hours a week. I was scheduled much more at my other job. Yeah. Okay, so why don't I work there anymore? So around early December 8th, December 9th, or whatever, December 8th, December 7th, I unfortunately got sick with food poisoning. Like, I had to call off of work. I had to stay home from work for like a month until I fully got recovered. Like, that was some of the worst food poisoning I've ever had in my life. That's the sickest I've ever been. Had to take off from my other job. Had to take off from this job. Yeah, because I was not feeling good. And then after I started feeling better, I was slowly shaking back. I had to get my strength back. I was still having pains, on my stomach, and whenever I moved, it was just terrible, man. And it just hurts that it happened it sucks that it happened, period. Second, and it hurts that it happened around this time, at such a vital time, you know what I'm saying? Because, if I was hoping, to have a permanent position there, because, I have very bad luck with getting a second job. If I find one, it's temporary. Something always happens, you know what I'm saying? So I basically didn't work all December at Bath and Body Works, unfortunately, because I just had to have someone cover my shift, and if I just didn't put any availability in because I was sick, I had to recover. And that was no problem to them, I assume, because they had tons of people working there. I was just a number. And then I think around late December, I called the manager and told her what was going on. I told her that I had been recovering from food poisoning or whatever. I tested negative for COVID. And she was like, oh, I understand. Hope you get well soon. This job isn't going anywhere. And I was like, oh, thank you. And I thought that I was going to be able to go back. But tell me why I get an email on January 4th, 2021 saying that my employment there was terminated. So, yeah, I guess my contract with them ran out. I really didn't get to show out because I had missed so many days, so many opportunities to work, which sucks. And she said this job isn't going anywhere, blah, blah, blah. Lies. Because if that job wasn't going anywhere, I would have been able to work in January. You know what I'm saying? So it sucks that I was let go. I hate that. So maybe me being sick and not being able to work was part of the reasons why I was let go at Bath and Body Works. Yeah, and of course I was upset. Back to having one job. Like right after I got the email, I tried to apply at that location. I tried to apply at a few other locations. Not accepted. Recently, like late last month in April, I applied to that location again, some other locations. Still haven't heard back. Shoot, I even applied to be a floor set person, like anything. Well, that basically sums it up. I hope I didn't leave anything out. I did pretty good for not having any notes to refer to for the experience video. Yeah. Hopefully I get employed at Bath and Body Works again, and if I do, I hope that they don't see this video. Now, would I recommend Bath and Body Works as a great place to work? I would. Yes, I would. Despite the lack of communication, the small lack of communication between the manager and I, it's a great place to work. I didn't have any problems with anybody. As an associate, it's an easy, chill job, you know what I'm saying? It sucks that I didn't get a lot of hours, but that all depends on the needs of the store, how big the store is. Yeah. I can't emphasize this enough, but I was just a number there, unfortunately. I would give Bath and Body Works 4 out of 5 stars. It's a great place to work, great work environment, cool perks. Sadly, I did not get to use all those perks. So if you're there, if you're getting a temporary position, permanent position, use your perks. Guess I'm just gonna wrap it up here. If you guys enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and join Club Pinky, because if you aren't part of Club Pinky, what are you doing with your life? For those of you who do not know me, I make reaction videos on my channel. I post at least weekly. I have vlogs every blue moon, singing covers. In the past, I've made story time videos, crazy story times about things that happened in my personal life. And if you didn't catch this in the beginning of the video, I made a video talking about my experience at Kate Spade, New York. If you guys want to watch another experience video. And follow me on social media. Follow me on Twitter at @ILeeMoreThanThis. Follow me on Instagram at _Pinky Botzcowski. And add me on Snapchat, Pinky-Bots. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!